What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Dan HDC with another breakdown. So if you're new to the channel, we rate the police from 1 to 10 on their tactics and the criminals from 1 to 10 on their risk level. I want to start this breakdown by just asking a quick question to everyone. When did the words "drop the knife" become not English? You know what I mean? Like, you have a gun pointed at you and someone's telling you to drop the knife. Screw the cop. Could be anybody. Do you not understand? Do you want to get shot? Or has the suicide by cop just shot up by 5 million because people can't pay for gas or buy food or diapers or formula or whatever the fuck else? Well, this kind of correlates to the breakdown today. This cop gets called to a 7-Eleven, completely unrelated call to what he ends up seeing. He's sitting there looking around, and out of the corner of his eye, he sees a guy with a machete walking through the dirt.
But right now, it seems like a 918 issue, but he's got a machete in his hand. He's threatening passing cars. I don't know how many calls you're gonna get on this.
So then a second officer pulls up, tries to kind of shield this guy from the highway. Who knows what he's gonna do? He's got a machete in his hand. You don't know if he's gonna just throw it at a car, get stuck in their tire.
I might move my car over there in case he goes that way. Keep him off the street. Like, put my car over there, keep him from going to the street.
So then this female officer decides to just talk to this guy, tell him to get back. And this guy just starts spouting off about Jesus in Spanish.
You stay that way. Get back. Get back. Put it down. Put it down. Drop it.
Just decides to completely ignore the chick and walk off with the machete. Now, I don't know how many of y'all own a machete. The biggest knife I own is probably about that long, and it's to gut animals. Field dress them. We don't live in the tropics. We don't live in the Amazon. We don't need a machete. So it's a little odd seeing a machete in broad daylight, walking on a sidewalk, dirt. So then, due to the bullshit that's going on in America, where people think that police shoot black people or people of color or people who are not white just out of racism. So this other cop shows up with a beanbag gun. Now, let me ask y'all, if someone's waving around a machete, maybe even charging towards you, do you want a beanbag gun or do you want a real gun? Because beanbag guns are just not gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna hurt really bad, but they can still stand, they can still operate, which is exactly what happens here.
Drop the knife, bro. You're gonna get stun bagged. Drop the knife.
You know, it's funny how the police language has changed from like even 10 years ago. It went from drop the knife, you're gonna get shot, to now, drop the knife, you're gonna get stunt bagged. So then this police officer engages him, sitting there. This dude is just sitting there waving around his machete like he's in a parade. Still talking about Jesus. Pretty sure that's the translation. Maybe he's saying, I wanna meet Jesus. So most likely this is gonna be a suicide by police.
Drop the knife, bro. Right now. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
So then this police officer fires 5 beanbags at this guy. It does nothing. Literally does nothing.
Back. Drop the fucking knife.
And that's why this breakdown is a perfect example of why lethal force needs to be ready available to every American. This should literally be on the White House front page. We made a mistake. Non-lethal force sucks. Especially when the dude has a machete. Doesn't work. So this police officer figures it out. At this point, he's probably like, fuck it. Which completely makes sense. Throws the beanbag gun on the ground, pulls out his pistol.
Drop the fuck.
Now we freeze frame this. One thing I will say is he actually left a round on the ground right next to the gun. Not the best call. He tries to load one in and then he pretty much just throws it off. He's like, screw this isn't gonna work. And then he ends up shooting the guy. So as far as the police officer score goes, I'm gonna give him an 8. Only thing that was a little odd is him dropping a beanbag round right next to the gun. I'm sure in his mind he was gonna shoot him way before he could get to that gun, but still, you never know. As far as the criminal goes, listen here, man. Your first problem is you don't speak English. These officers are white. And in no way is that racist for all you fucking fairies out there. Number 2, you're waving a machete around like you're about to rope off a steer. This isn't the Houston rodeo. This isn't even a Mexican rodeo. Do I want to give this guy a 0 for a score? I don't think you can have a perfect 0. I'm gonna give you a 0.05. You're in the middle of a street, you have no cover if you were trying to hide from the cops, you're done. But the greater point of this video is how important lethal force is. It's not so people can kill each other. It's for these idiots here. It's for when someone has no brain and is waving around a machete. You can protect yourself, you can protect your family from something like this.